Hello everyone and welcome to the class. My name is Audrey and today for our reading lesson we are going to look at an article about talking to yourself. Okay, so I know some of us talk to ourselves maybe, so today's article will be about talking to yourself. The title is Talking to Yourself, Not So Crazy After All. So let's see who would like to join. Andrew, how are you?
Hello, Audrey. I'm fine, thank you for asking. What's new?
Great, it's nice to see you. Sorry?
What's new?
What's new? What's new? Well, nothing much, nothing much. How about you?
Yeah, yesterday it was my birthday and it really was fun.
Oh, very good, very good. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, yes. I think, Rubies, welcome. How are you? Your microphone might be muted. You might need to unmute your microphone.
Okay, hello, can you hear?
Yes, now we can hear you. How are you?
Hi. I'm from Hong Kong. I'm Ruby.
Oh, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Ruby. So welcome. There's some echo, Ruby. You might have the verbling window open.
Yeah, it's the first time I joined the class.
Oh, no problem, no problem. So just make sure to exit out the verbling window.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, very good, very good. So sorry for a little bit of delay this morning. Had some technical issues, but thank you guys for being patient. In just a moment, everybody who is not premium will be able to join. Ruby, have you exited out of your verbling window?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, there's still a little bit of echo. So
Yeah.
just make sure you've got everything closed out.
Maybe I have to take a headphone. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it might be a little bit better if you have headphones. Okay, so it looks like everybody can join. Go ahead and join. Okay, very good, very good. So everybody go ahead and join again, and we're going to go ahead and start with our introductions. So our class or our article is about talking to yourself and if there are some benefits to talking to yourself. So with our introductions, tell us your name, where you're from, and if you talk to yourself. Okay, so we'll start with Andrew.
Okay, my name is Andrew, I'm from Russia, and yeah, Audrey, I notice something, sometimes I'm talking to myself in English. That helps me to memorize new phrases, you know, like practicing with myself.
Yeah, so that could be very helpful, right? Maybe if you don't have anybody always to practice with, you can talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. We also have Batyar. How are you?
Fine, I'm fine, thank you, teacher. And you?
Great, nice to see you. Where are you from?
I am from Turkmenistan. I am a student.
Okay, very good, very good. And about this topic?
Sorry? Sorry, teacher?
Very good. About this topic, do you talk to yourself, Batyar?
I am little English little. I am sorry. I am not understand.
No problem, no problem. Let me repeat. So sometimes, Batyar, do you talk to yourself?
Time? Time?
Maybe I'll come back to you, Bachar, and maybe you can understand a little bit better, okay? So we'll come
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to Dia. Dia, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
Very good. Nice to see you. Where are you from?
Nice. Yeah, I'm from Egypt, Cairo. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good. And do you talk to yourself, Dia?
Talk to myself with English or talk to myself in general?
Either one. Either one. This article is about talking to yourself in general. So do you talk to yourself either in English or in general?
Yeah, in English, yeah, I'm talking a little bit with myself, but really I'm less confident to talk with people with English. Yeah. But in general, I don't use it. Yeah, don't like to talk to myself.
Yeah. So
Or talk
you can-
with myself without get a voice, without get my voice up.
Right, right. So even thinking to yourself is like talking to yourself. You don't have to use your voice. You can just
Yes,
think to yourself.
thinking in a silent mood. That's my way. Yeah.
Yeah, and so this article is saying that maybe it's helpful, even if you're not talking out loud, to talk to yourself.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, very good, very good. Dwight, welcome. How are you?
Welcome. Thank you. How are you today?
I'm very good. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you too.
Okay, very good. So tell us where you're from and if you talk to yourself.
Yeah, I'm from Colombia, and I think I used to talk all the time. I think sometimes I talk in my mother language, Spanish, and sometimes in English. But I think that all the time I'm talking myself.
Okay, okay, very good. Do you think it helps you sometimes?
Yes, sometimes for example, at work, I'm alone in my work, and I used to talk to myself. And it helped me, or just
Okay.
to think about important things.
Okay, very good, very good. We also have Ahmad. Welcome. How are you?
You're quite welcome. Thanks. I'm doing well. And how are you doing?
Very good, very good. So tell us, Ahmad, where you're from.
I'm from Kurdistan. I'm 23,
Okay.
23 years old.
Okay, very good, very good. And the topic today is about talking to yourself and some benefits that it could have. So, Ahmad, do you ever talk to yourself?
Yeah, I usually choose a topic for myself, and I'm talking about English, and speak loudly to test myself. And sometimes I'm stand in front of the mirror and test myself. Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. So I think several of you use it as a way to practice your English, to talk to yourself.
Yeah, I think it's that good way.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's see who we have next. Frederica?
Yeah, hi. I'm Italian.
Okay, very good. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. I used to talk to myself sometimes when, for example, I do something wrong or I give the wrong answer to an exam, and then I discover the right one, and I just say to myself, "You're so stupid. What the hell are you saying?" and things like that.
Yeah, yeah. I think I do that too. Call myself stupid for making dumb mistakes. Okay, very good, very good. So that's a way that we can talk to ourselves. Let's go next to Jefferson. How are you?
How are you? I'm from.
Very good. Nice to see you, Jefferson. Where are you from?
I'm sorry, my English is very poor.
Sorry?
My English is very poor.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Can you understand the question?
A bit.
Okay, okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Okay, very good. Nice to meet you. And Jefferson, do you ever talk to yourself?
I'm sorry?
Do you ever talk to yourself? So have a conversation with yourself.
sometimes describe things in the house. No, not very long, no.
Okay, very good, very good. So maybe to describe things in the house, it'll help you with your English. Okay, good. We also have, help me with your name, Nagaraju. Are you there? You might need to unmute your microphone by clicking the microphone icon above the chat. Okay, we'll come back to you. And next we have Ruby. How are you, Ruby?
Hello. Yeah,
Good.
sometimes I'll talk to myself. Yeah, when I'm taking shower. Yeah, maybe I'll talk about my activities of the day and my plan for tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Is this in English?
Yes, yeah. Of course, because I like to practice my English.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good, very good. So let's go ahead and start with the article. Let me put it up on the screen. And of course, I'll give you a link if you'd like to follow along on your own screen. So it sounds like we all at least talk to ourselves a little bit. Okay, here's the screen, or here's the link in the chat. It sounds like we all talk to ourselves a little bit. So here we're going to see maybe what's some justification for it. What are the reasons why it might be good for us? Okay, so as we read the article, we'll have individuals read sections, and I'll let you know if you have any pronunciation errors, and then you can ask questions if you have any questions, okay?
Okay.
And if you want to keep my screen on the top, then you can just click my screen at the bottom, and it should stay where you can see it. Okay, so we're going to start first with Andrew. Andrew, would you like to read the first section for us?
Sure. Talking to yourself. Not so crazy after all. In the privacy of our minds, we all talk to ourselves in inner monologue that might seem rather pointless. As one scientific paper on self-talk asks, what can we tell ourselves that we don't already know? Should I keep reading?
Okay. That's good for now. So any questions in this part? You had great pronunciation, Andrew. Are there any words that anybody didn't understand?
Monologue and inner monologue.
Monologue.
Okay, so what is a monologue?
It means when you talk with yourself, monologue.
Scenario, an inner scenario, you mean?
Not exactly. Can you say again, Andrew?
Monologue is when you speak with yourself, yeah? With one person, like monologue. With yourself. Am I right?
Right. A monologue is just when one person is speaking.
And the two persons dialogue.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so we have monologue and dialogue. Monologue is just when one person is speaking. So you'll see that term monologue used a lot of times in theater productions. If just one character is speaking, we call it a monologue. Okay? So an inner monologue is when you're talking to yourself in your mind. Okay, very good question. Any other questions? So the question at the end, what can we tell ourselves that we don't already know? It's an interesting question. Basically, is it useful to talk to ourselves? Because we already know everything that we know, right? What do you think? Any thoughts on that last question? Go ahead, Andrew.
Perhaps talking to yourself, we try to figure out the way how to handle the situation.
Okay, yeah, so maybe we have the information, but we still need to figure out how to handle something. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead to the next section. And let me see. Batyar, would you like to read the next one for us?
Okay, teacher. But as that study and others go on to show, the act of giving ourselves mental messages can help us learn and perform at our best. Researchers have identified the most effective forms of self-talk. Finished? Okay, sure.
Yeah, there's two more sentences, or two more lines. So start where it says collected here.
Collected here. Yeah, collected here. Okay.
Okay, so finish the rest of it.
Андрей, что спрашивает брат там?
Sorry?
I don't understand. It's Russian. I'm on the... Andrei.
Yeah. Which word you didn't understand?
I don't understand. Что там сказал? Я не понял, брат.
Вторые две строчки дочитай. Начинаются. Researchers have identified the most effective forms of self-talk collected here. Дочитают эти две строчки. Ниже, которые...
Self-talk, что ли?
Collected here.
Okay.
Self-talk collected here. Дочитай это, да?
Collected here, so that the next time you talk to yourself, you know exactly what you should say.
Okay,
yeah?
Very good, very good.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Andrew, for helping out. Okay, very good. So let me just point out a couple words there. The word first, researchers. This is for you, Batyar. Researchers.
Researchers.
Okay, very good. And the other one is exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
So here we're talking about a study. We're talking about a study that helps us to understand how it could be helpful to talk to yourself. So any questions in this section before we talk about it a little bit?
Teacher?
Yeah, go ahead.
I posed my question. Can you read it? What the difference between solo and soliloquy and monologue?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good question. And I'm not exactly sure. A soliloquy is, I think, a little bit more of a longer inner discussion with a person. So a soliloquy is a very theater-like term. It's used only in theater or plays.
Yeah, right.
So I think with the soliloquy, the difference is that it's longer and it's more about what's going on in the actor's mind.
In fact, I saw this word in Hamlet play.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of soliloquies and monologues in Hamlet as Hamlet is describing what he thinks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so very good question. What? Any other questions? Okay, so what do you think? The study shows that talking to yourself can help us to learn and perform at our best.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think that is true.
Okay, why do you think that is? Why do you think it helps to talk to yourself?
For example, when you need to learn something, for example, an exam, you try to repeat in your mind what you need to learn and try to improve What are you talking? For example, when you are learning, for example, English, you talk in your mind and you try to remember how it is the word pronounced.
Okay, yeah, so it could definitely be very helpful in learning another language. How else could it be helpful to talk to yourself?
For example, before interview, to get a job, it's also useful and helpful. For example, before interview, it's okay to know the common answers, and the right answers.
Right, so you could practice just not just memorizing the answers, but practice how you're going to say them by talking to yourself. Okay, very good. Other ideas?
Maybe we can encourage ourselves. For example, at the morning, we can look at the mirror and say something to motivate ourselves.
Okay, very good, very good. So not just to remember information, but also to motivate ourselves. Good point. Very good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with the next one. Nia, would you like to read the next one for us?
Okay. Self-talk isn't just motivational messages like "you can do it" or "almost there," although this internal cheering section can give us confidence. A review of more than 24 studies published last year in the journal Perspectives on Physiological Science found that there is another kind of mental message that is even more useful, called instructional self-talk.
Okay, very good, very good. The only correction I have for you, Dia, is this word psychological. Psychological. Okay?
Psychological, okay.
Okay, perfect, perfect.
Thank you.
So, are there any questions here? Any vocab questions?
Perspectives. The journal
Perspectives. Right. So the journal is called Perspectives on Psychological Science. What are perspectives? Can anybody explain?
It's something happen in the future, Perspectives or not? No.
Not something in the future.
Predictions.
Sorry?
Predictions. The journal predictions, or.
Right, that's what you're thinking of, Andrew. You're thinking of predictions, but perspectives is different.
It's like a point of view, maybe?
Exactly, exactly. So a perspective is a point of view, or a way of looking at things.
Or the viewpoint.
You could say viewpoint. So perspectives or viewpoints on psychological science. Okay, so different ways of looking at things. Could be also somewhat of an opinion. Okay? Any other questions?
No.
So it mentions what Ruby was talking about, the motivational messages that we can give ourselves, like "you can do it" or "almost there." But at the end it mentions something called instructional self-talk, which was found to be even more useful. So we haven't read about instructional self-talk, but by the name, what do you think that this instructional self-talk could be?
Means to teach yourself how to act in some situation.
Right, so it could be, we have the word instructional, meaning teaching or to teach yourself. So instructional self-talk seems like it could be some kind of talk that helps you or teaches you how to do something. Okay, any other ideas about the instructional self-talk?
I think that is things that you know, but maybe in some situations you remember or you talk to your mind.
Yeah, could be, could be. So let's go ahead to the next section and we can see a little bit more defined way of looking at it. So Dwight, would you like to read the next one?
Yes. This is the kind of running commentary we engage in when we're carrying out a difficult task, especially one that's unfamiliar to us. Think about when you were first learning to drive. Your self-talk might have gone something like this. Foot on the gas pedal, hands on the wheel, slow down for the cute curve here. Now put your blinker on.
Okay, very good, very good. So this is talking about how you might talk to yourself when you're learning how to drive. So any questions?
No.
Okay, everything's okay. So what do you think? This is the instructional self-talk that we're talking about. Something that we do when we're carrying out a difficult task, like driving for the first time. What else could you use this self-talk for?
When you're chatting with your friends on the internet or on Facebook.
Okay, yeah, so you could be talking to yourself when you're chatting. But what about this instructional self-talk?
Maybe when you have a lot of things to do and you have to remember the order of doing them, you can just repeat it. You go on repeating them out loud, and I don't know, maybe it's a way to remember.
Right, it could help you to remember things.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Teacher.
Yeah, go ahead.
What about put your blinker on? The car blinker or his blinker?
Right, the car blinker is what they're talking about here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good question. Okay, so let's go to the next section and see. Ahmad, would you like to read it for us?
Okay. Over time. Over time, of course, giving yourself instructions become unnecessary, but while you are learning, it does three important things. First, it enhances our attention, focusing us on the important elements of the task and screening out distractions. Second, it helps us regulate our effort and make decisions about what to do, how to do it, and third, self-talk allows us to control our cognitive and emotional reactions, steadying us so we stay on task.
Okay, very good, very good. Let me point out a couple pronunciation problems for you. This first word, regulate.
Regulate.
Okay, very good, very good. And the one in the last one? Sorry?
Make it normal, make it regular.
Right, to make it normal or regular, to regulate. Okay, and the last one, Ahmad, was this one, steadying us.
Steadying.
What is the meaning of steadying?
Does anybody know?
Maybe help us keep in the same pace.
Right, so steadying us or like helping us keep in the same pace. It's similar to regulate, actually. So to steady is to stay balanced or consistent. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Like regulate.
Control our cognitive.
Cognitive.
Cognitive. It means what?
Does anybody know about cognitive?
Related to thinking.
Right. So
close.
anything cognitive is related to your brain and to thinking. So it allows us to control our cognitive and emotional reactions. Okay, the way that our brain reacts to things as well as the way that our emotions react to things.
Yeah,
Any
okay.
other questions? Okay, everything else is okay in this section. So what do you think? It's suggesting that talking to yourself helps you to stay regulated and focused and controlled. What do you think?
I think that is true.
Okay, in what way does it help?
Yeah, for example, in a dangerous situation, for example, you say some words like take control, calm down, or something like this, to you stay to take control of the situation. For example, that is one case.
Okay, yeah, very good, very good. So if you're in a dangerous situation or something that's stressful and your emotions are taking control, you can talk to yourself to calm down.
Yeah, for example, when you are so stressed, for example, you say in your mind, count 1 to 10 or 10 to 1 or something like that. I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay, very good. What are some other ways that it could help us to focus or to stay quiet? Anything else?
Teacher,
Yeah, go ahead.
could you explain the word study?
Yeah, studying. Can somebody else explain it?
No, I want to.
Studying for studying.
Studying.
It means to focus on something. Yeah. Staging also we stay on task. Means it helps us to calm down and focus on.
Yeah, so to study could be to calm down or to stay regular. Similar to regulate. So to steady us.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, very good. Let's go to the next one. One moment. It's a little slow today. I'm having some problems with the Hangout, so hopefully nothing bad will happen, but I'm having some problems. So if I leave, I'm sorry. I'll come back.
No problem.
Okay.
время, опять же, нужно время, чтобы достичь его. Год, 2, 3 года.
Ну, брат, как сказать? Ну, у меня тоже, ну, ничего нет, ноль, башку ноль, ничего нету. А
Ничего, скоро будет.
Ну, только это нормально, там учительница или учитель, ну, как скажет, ну, хочет, что ты знать, что-то будет в голову, и так хорошо скажет.
Hello.
Sorry
Welcome
about
back.
that.
Never
Yes. Hopefully we won't have any more problems. I know sometimes we've been having a lot of problems lately, so I apologize for that.
Don't worry.
It's alright.
Okay, but let's see if we can go ahead. Let me put the screen up again. Crossing our fingers, nothing bad will happen. Okay, let's see. Okay, very good, very good. So here we are. Remind me who would like to start. Was it Ruby?
Okay, no problem. In a recent study of students learning to throw darts in a gym class, Athanasios Kolovelounos and his colleagues at the University of Thessaly in Greece found that self-talk is most effective when incorporated into a cycle of thought and action.
Okay, very good, very good. So here's the study. And what did it find? What did it find? So can anybody reword what the ending was? What did the study find?
The study found that self-talk is most effective when incorporated into a cycle of thought and action.
Okay, yes, that's correct. So what does that mean?
So when you talk, you have to think.
Mm-hmm. You have to think, and what else?
And act, action.
Right. Exactly, exactly. So maybe it's not extremely helpful if you're just talking to yourself, but if you're also thinking and acting at the same time, it could be helpful. Okay, what are some questions? Are there any questions here? All right, it's okay. Let's go to the next section then. Wonderson, welcome. How are you? Are you there, Wonderson? I know you might be having some connectivity issues. Let's go next to Andrew. Andrew, would you like to read the next one for us?
Yeah, sure. First comes forethought, when you set a goal for yourself and make a plan for how to get there. That's followed by performance, when you enact the plan to the best of your ability. Last comes self-reflection, when you carefully evaluate what you've done and adjust your plan for the next time.
Okay, very good, very good. So we've got three steps that you take when you are talking to yourself and thinking to yourself. So we have forethought, performance, and self-reflection. Okay, which one of these do you think is most important?
I suppose three of these steps are working together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so all of them are important. They have to work together. Any other ideas? What do you think about these three steps to self-talk?
First of all, we have to define the aim, the goal, and also we have to think how to make this goal in reality. I mean, the way, the process, of achieving your goal, and the second step, and the third step is is evaluate what you've done, yeah, and adjust your plan for the next time.
Right, so the third step is that self-reflection. So you're looking at what you did and thinking, how could I do it better next time? Okay, very good, very good. Any questions in this section?
No.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the next one then. Batya, would you like to read it for us?
Self-talk can play a key part in this couple. Learning the fourth must consider carefully what will say to yours. You can even write out a script. Repeat these self-instructions, lining the performance pass, which practice your my friend, that your self instructions become be, be, become be, become abbre, abbreviated. Research has found that these so-called cohorts can become powerful singles.
Okay, very good, very good. Just a couple words. Let me point out just a few. So this one right here, abbreviated, abbreviated. Okay, very good. And this one here, we have keywords, keywords.
Keywords. Keywords. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Very good, very good. So any questions here?
Question. Self-instruction.
Okay, it says self-instructions, self-instructions. So these are any kind of guidance or instructions that we give ourselves. So if we're talking, we can give ourselves instructions or guidelines of what to do in a situation.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions?
Performance.
Okay, performance, performance. So we mentioned the performance phase was when you're actually doing an action. So first we're thinking about the action, then we perform the action. Okay, very good, very good. So it suggests in this article you can even write out a script. So what do you think about writing out a script for yourself?
It's a good way to remember what you have to do, yeah?
Yeah, so you could get the benefit both of writing it down and of speaking it to yourself. Writing out a script so you know how to remind yourself to do something difficult. Okay, very good, very good. And it says your self-instructions become abbreviated or shorter. So you just have cue words. Instead of having a long script, you just have words that help you to remember something. Okay, very good, very good. Any other thoughts or comments, questions?
Yeah.
Teacher,
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have a cue for the word phase.
Okay, the word phase, the word phase. So a phase is like a step. remember we had 3 phases. The first phase was thinking about the action or forethought. The second phase was performance, and the third phase was self-reflection. So phases are just steps in a process. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good, very good. So let's go ahead to the next one. Why would you like to read the next one?
Yes. In a study of elite sprinters, for example, the runners spoke certain words to themselves at certain times. Push during the acceleration phase of the sprint, heel during the maximum speed phase, and claw during the endurance phase. When they use the cue words, the athletes run faster.
Okay, very good, very good. So we again have this word phase, and we can see it means the different steps in a process. So I have the acceleration phase, maximum speed phase, and endurance phase. Those are the 3 parts of running a long run. Okay, very good. So again, we have these cue words, or these words that help us to remember what we should do in a given time. Okay, any questions?
Audrey, what does claw mean in this context? I know claw is like an animal. An animal has claws. Yes. What does it mean in this context?
You know, I'm not sure what it means in reference to running. Maybe it means something specific. I'm not sure. I guess I'm not a runner.
Okay.
But that's a good question. So we have push, heel, and claw. And remember, these are abbreviations of their instructions to themselves. So it could mean basically anything, but they just abbreviate it to one word to help themselves run farther and faster. Okay, good question. Any other questions? Okay, very good, very good. So this is just one example of how these keywords can help to complete a task. And this is our last section, after which we'll have a little bit more discussion. Ahmad, would you read the last section for us?
Yeah, sorry. Was muted.
Oh, no problem.
After the action is over, consider how you might change your self-talk to improve your performance next time so that at the moment it matters, the right words are ringing in your ears.
Okay, very good, very good. So this is the last section of our article. Summing up the article, it says, consider how you could change your self-talk to improve your performance. This whole article has been about how you can improve by using self-talk. Okay, and then that last phrase, so that the right words are ringing in your ears. What does that mean?
I think it means the right word automatically you know it or something like that.
Yeah, so if you practice this self-talk and you think of what are the best things to say in that situation, then at the moment you're going to have the right things to say. The right things are ringing in your ears, or you're hearing the right things. Okay, very good, very good. Any questions in this section? Any other questions? Okay, so we have oh, go ahead, Aman.
Yeah, I just said that it was clear.
Okay, okay, very good, very good. So we finished our article. What are some comments? What do you think about the article in general? Do you basically agree with the things that it says, or maybe are there some things you don't agree with?
Yeah,
I like the article, but I wonder if self-talk can be used for the psychological therapy, like to cure the patients who are mentally, who are having mentally disorder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a very good question, a very good idea. So maybe this self-talk could be used to help patients with mental disorders. Okay, very good, very interesting. Dwight, did you want to add something?
No, just that I'm agree with the article because I think that the majority of things that the article says is true. For me, it's true.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good, very good. Andrew?
yeah, I agree to the article as well. And for example, for example, it's some tip for people who learn English. Yeah, just try to tape or record your voice on your MP3 player, and it helps to make our speech smoother. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think that's a great tip to pay attention to
Great.
your own pronunciation.
Yes.
Okay, very good, very good. Aman, did you want to say something as well about the article?
Yeah, I think it's good topic, and in addition, I think there's many things the person can add it to the subject.
Mm-hmm.
Depend on the personality, the personality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, very
yeah,
good.
and I think this topic is prepared to prova or acting or prepared to prova or acting.
Can you say again, Ahmad, that last part?
Yeah. Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Jefferson here. Hi, Jefferson. How are you doing today?
I'm sorry.
How are you doing today?
Sorry.
Okay, I'm not sure if we lost you, but
I'm
we're
here.
going to go ahead and stop because we're out of time. No problem, no problem. Okay, but we'll go ahead and stop for now just because we're out of time. But thank you everyone for joining the class. I hope you thought the article was interesting, and I hope that you can also try to find some more information on this topic if you're interested in it. So again, thank you for coming. You all did a great job.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you,
no
Audrey.
problem. You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Audrey.
So I hope to see you in the future, okay? Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you.
See you.
Take care.